What's happening, fellas, and welcome to today's video. Before the video starts, we wanted to say our discount code on generatorfactoryoutlet.com is RBG, and you can get 20% off any Duramax product, and that ends at the end of February. So make sure to go use that code. So make sure to go buy a pressure washer, generator, engine, whatever you think you could use from Duramax, and it helps us out to continue to do these videos. They also got some really good heavy gauge drop cords. We use all their stuff and we absolutely love it. So RBG discount code will get you 20% off any Duramax product on generatorfactoryoutlet.com. And like the 440 18 horse, we use all the Go Power Sports Stage 2 kit for a 420 Predator. Will work on this thing, and you can buy it cheaper than you can get a 420 from Harbor Freight. So make sure to go check that out. Also check out the links in the video's description where you can find the link to the engine and all the stuff we've used on this go-kart, because we've used Go Power Sports 3/8 tie rods as shifting levers or linkages, and those do help us continue to do those videos. So thank you Go Power Sports, and thank you Duramax for helping us to create these awesome videos for you guys, and we can't wait to do more and more throughout this year. So make sure to check out those links, and helps out. And also go on rbgcarts.com to the events section, and you can see when our meetups are. We're going to do 2 meetups a year, spring and fall. This one's going to be at Off the Grid Off-Road Adventure, I believe it's called, in Elizabethton, Tennessee. So make sure you guys come out. You can bring your vehicles. We're going to ride a little bit in the woods. We don't know how crazy the trails are, but if you have a go-kart or mini bike, feel free to bring it, hang out with us, and we'll have some merch for sale. We'll also be giving away some engines, some Go Power Sports performance parts, so make sure to come and hang out with us, and check out that events page, and you can buy tickets early, and there is perks and discounts and stuff for buying them early. So make sure to do that, and we hope to see you there, and let's get right into today's video. So we're back on my daughter's go-kart with the Kawasaki 220 Bayou engine. Gonna be honest, me and Lonnie took her for a rip off camera because we was just having a good old time being some good old boys, but we found out a problem. So for one, we was waiting on this limiting strap to come in. So that is a 22-inch from eye to eye limiting strap, and also the last part y'all seen on this was basically the shock getting ported. But the problem we was having was without this limiting strap, with these short arms on this axle, it basically wants to lift the suspension when you floor it. So the suspension lifts up really hard, and it was putting the CV at a really hard angle. Well, that's why we wanted this limiting strap to preload that shock, to stiffen it up a little bit, and also keep that from happening. So when we pulled this four-wheeler apart, this blind output shaft was halfway wore out. So I'll get a flashlight and I'll show you guys. And we went on eBay and bought a new output shaft to fix this. So I don't know if you can tell, but that input shaft is pretty worn out. It's got a groove all the way on the inside, or the center of it. So that was like that when we pulled it off of the ATV. So I went on eBay and found, I think this was like 20 bucks. Everything for this four-wheeler is super cheap. So this is a brand new output shaft, and this one is super smooth all the way down. So, and we're also going to do this oil change. We got 2 brand new quarts, a new filter, and also some diff oil. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Drain all the oil so we can pull that side cover off and replace that shaft. And we should be able to drive this thing today. As long as everything works fine, we should be able to. Okay, let's see how bad this oil is. I'm guessing mother of pearl. Oh my gosh. Someone tightened that thing like crazy. Hey, that's actually extremely good. That was less exciting than I thought. Someone's had that side cover off on the transmission. I know there's a little spring in there, because this shifter, you got to pull it back home in its home position before you can shift to the next gear. So eventually we will have to get into that. But well, at least the oil looked good. We'll change the filter in a second. So that oil had a lot of gas in it, it smelled like, but it was pretty clean oil, which was extremely surprising. And then we're not going to put oil in it yet, because we got to pull that side cover off, get that shaft out. Oh, look at all that. So someone had this side cover. You can see that blue sealant around that, and that filter was rough. Oh gosh, spilling oil everywhere. So I'm glad we pulled that apart. That's a lot of rough stuff. Who knows how much of that junk is inside the engine. Okay. Dope nasty. I'm pretty sure most four-wheelers and stuff have springs in there holding tension on that oil filter, and this one does not, so I need to look up and see if this one did factory. If it did, order a new spring for it. Take the shifter off, and then once the shifter is off, looks like we have another 12 down here holding this. This is a reverse lever. When you pull it, engages the reverse, and then a bunch of 10s and 8s holding this whole casing on. Well, we lost one to the cause. Oh, that's a shame.
What?
Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to take off this cup because it's gonna hit our tabs and not allow me to get it off. Now it should give me enough room to pull this off. Oh yeah. Alright, so this is the one we got off eBay. You can see it's nice, smooth splines. This was the one off of her engine. It's really hard to tell, but there's a really deep groove all the way down the center. And these are chewed all the way up. Not crazy. And like I said, it's $20 part, so why not get it? So I'm going to make sure this one's clean on the inside. I'm going to make a new gasket out of some RTV. Clean this one up and slap it on. Then we got to drop the whole rear end to get the drive shaft in. Alright, that is hopefully going to be good enough. There's a few places I want to dab a little bit more. I'm just trying to not use too much so it'll all squish out. There you are. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay. The torque spec on these are hard. Torque spec hard. Ooh, there we go. Now we have 3/8 left in this side cover, and then we got to put the little actuator for the reverse on, which is a 10 as well, and a pull start, which pull start was missing quite a few bolts out of it. The reverse lever covered in grease. Shifter. Oh, bam. Got 3 nuts. Oh boy. Becca just asked me to move this oil bucket like 3 times and I still haven't. I like to live life on the edge. And I also forgot I just said I was going to wait to let my TV cure up. Oh boy. So guys, go-kart is really close to being done. We just got to make the reverse cable. We're going to build our own cable for that, and also we got to make a choke cable. We're going to do that in the next video. We'll be changing the differential oil because we didn't in this video. And other than that, the thing's pretty much solid. It works great. We use electric start. We also have a pull start backup. That's why I like the Bayou engine over like a Honda 4Trax, because a Honda 4Track is a kickstart electric start engine. So I'll do like the pull start variant of this setup. But let us know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure to check out those links to Go Power Sports and Duromax. Remember, our Duromax discount code does end at the end of this month, end of February 2020. But it does help us out to continue to do these videos. There's a bunch of Go Power Sports parts linked down there. The front brakes and the master cylinder and everything we use on this car at the very first of this series. And we can't wait to get this thing fully finished in the next week and let Aubrey ride it because she has not drove it yet. We are going to work on that transmission. I want to raise the shifting point so it shifts a little shorter, as well as change out that spring so it returns home. So a bunch of videos coming, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to check out all those links, our events page on rbgcarts.com, and we'll see you on the next one. We love you, and God bless each and every one of you.